Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got very exciting news for new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you're excited about it, we got an Ice Dragon and a new Fire Boss monster. If you're excited about it, drop a like on it. And we've got some cool new little tokens coming out for any of you guys that are interested in that. Plus, there's a really good Marincess card as well. So starting right off, let's go and check out the new card called the Branded Blade. Here's the artwork on it. It is going to be a normal trap card. And it says that you can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn only once that turn. The first part of it says, banish any number of branded spells / traps from your graveyard to special summon that many Iceblade tokens. Dragon Dark, level 8, 2500 attack, 2000 defense points. The second part of it says, you can banish the card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished Fallen of Albaz or monsters that specifically list that card in text and add it back to your hand. Next up, though, we got the Branded Condemnation over here, a counter trap card, and it says you can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn and only once that turn. The first part of it is when a spell / trap or monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster or monsters, return a fusion monsters that lists Fallen of Albaz as material to the extra deck. One you control or two from your graveyard. If you do, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. The second part is you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one branded spell / trap in your graveyard except for Branded Condemnation and add it to your hand. That's actually a pretty decent effect. It's like an Omni negate, but it has to be something that includes the effect that special summons a monster. And then you have to bounce one back. I mean, it still kind of is tactically usable. But next up, let's check out these new Ice and Fire Dragon boss monsters. So this first one that we're going to be taking a look at is Mirror Jade the Iceblade Dragon. It's got 3000 attack, 2500 defense. At first, I thought there was going to be new Ice Barrier Trishula or something like that. So it's going to be a level 8 Dark Worm Fusion effect monster with 3000 attack, 2500 defense points. Its materials are Fallen of Albaz plus 1 Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster. You can only control one Mirror Jade the Iceblade Dragon. The second part of the effect is, once per turn as a quick effect, you get to send one Fusion monster that lists Fallen of Albaz as material from your extra deck to the graveyard. Banish one monster on the field, but this effect cannot be used again next turn. So it's like once for every other turn? I mean, it is a quick effect. So, I mean, yeah. The third part of it, though, is if this face-up fusion summon card you control leaves the field by your opponent, you can activate this effect, destroy all monsters they control during the end phase of this turn. I mean, that's kind of an interesting effect. It's like, all right, you made me go away, you better OTK me. I kind of like this. I wish we just banish them all. But it's still a pretty decent effect. It has, I mean, you get to send one, and then you get to just banish one. I like that it is a quick effect. It's got pretty decent stats. I like it. But the effect of it, like, it can't be used again next turn. I mean, it's an interesting way for them to still have quick effects, but not like, okay, instantly, like the Phoenix Enforcer where you just pop and then you pop again. It's still a decent card, though, nonetheless. Let's check out the new Fire Boss Dragon. So this is Rebellion, the Divine Flame Dragon. 2500 attack, 3000 defense points. So it's like opposite of the previous boss. So it's going to be a level 8. Oh, it's not even a fire. Wait, this one is a Dark Worm. And this one is a dragon that's light. I mean, it should have been fire. That makes way more sense. So it's a divine flame, but it's still light. Anyways, materials are one dark monster plus one Fallen of Albaz, and it says you can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. The first part of it is, if this card is fusion summoned, you get to discard one card to fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck, except for Rebellion, the Divine Flame Dragon, by shuffling fusion materials listed on it into the deck. Among the cards you control are among the cards on the field and in your graveyard, and or face-up banished cards, but for the rest of the turn, this card cannot attack. Also, you cannot special monsters from the extra deck except for fusion monsters. Okay, so pretty big downside, unfortunately, on that. But, I mean, being able to special summon another 8 or lower fusion from your extra deck, by going for it, I mean, I think that that could be a pretty good effect. It doesn't even have to be like a part of the like Fallen of Albaz archetype. I'm wondering what would be some really good targets to like pump out of this. I mean, yeah, there is a huge downside that you can only go for fusion monsters for the rest of the turn. Otherwise, this card effect would be insane for potential like other stepping stones. Now, we do have some more tokens, but I think a lot of you guys probably want to see this first. So this card is actually really good. This new Marincess card, this is actually coming out in the Duelist pack of the Abyss, where all like the new cool water stuff is coming out. So this is Marincess Coral Tribe. triangle, and this card is amazing. So it's water, Cyberse, 15 attack, link 3. The zones are going to be in the top, middle, and then the bottom left and bottom right. And it requires, as a summoning condition, 2+ Marincess monsters. And it says you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You cannot summon monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effects except for water monsters. The first part of the effect is you have to send 1 water monster from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 Marincess trap from your deck to your hand. So you know what that means, right? It basically says search Marincess Wave because that's like the best card ever. And then the second part is if your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon any number of water link monsters from your graveyard whose total link ratings equal 3. Very, very good effect. Just being able to reoccur, I mean, this card is amazing, and obviously, since it is going to be linked 3 or higher, you can activate it from your hand, so awesome little negation. And in addition to that, we are getting some more tokens. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. These, by the way, don't have any effect on gameplay. It's literally just like tokens, not archetype or anything. I'm not going to read the little bonus, and then we have also reprints to cover really quick. So first off, we got, I actually don't know the names of these tokens. So, wait, hold on, this is... the Albaz, the Black Shrouded, is the first token over here. Here is the artwork on this card. And then we have Excelsia over here. And then we've got the Tri-Brigade token as well. Next up, we got the 2 Virtuous over here. And then next up, we've got a Albaz, the Wicked Dogma. And then also for reprints that are getting announced, keep in mind that TCG and OTG, sometimes we might not get all of these immediately. So we have Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. We have White and Black Dragon. Maybe these will go up in the TCG, who knows, in terms of number count. And then we have Starlight Safer, really cool card. Keeper of Dragon Magic. Effect Veiler also getting a reprint. Fusion Gate getting a reprint. And Dark Ruler No More getting a reprint. And then Necro Fusion. Actually, that'd be a pretty good combo. And then we also have There Can Only Be One. And then we have Dimensional Barrier. I remember when that card first got announced. It's really, really good. But anyways, let me know, guys, what you think of the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. And if this is your first time here, don't miss out on more new Yu-Gi-Oh cards as soon as they get announced. So subscribe, turn the bell, and you'll definitely see more. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. I'm signing out. Peace.